right, this is the weekly horoscope for Capricorn for the week of September 11th, 2023. Hello, my Cappies. Show your love and support to your girl, Marie, and thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate your patience with me, and thank you for all my subscribers. I will be back on doing the daily horoscopes tomorrow. So on the 13th at 12:35 p.m., Pallas enters Libra. On the 13th at 7:22 p.m., this is all Eastern Standard Time. Vesta enters Capricorn. On the 14th at 9:40 p.m., the new moon in Virgo. On the 15th at 8:47 a.m., Ceres enters Scorpio. And on the 15th, 4:21 p.m., Mercury goes direct at this time, okay? Okay, so now that we got that squared away. So, my Caps, difficulties in advancing in your career. You may decide to change careers. For others of you, especially those of you who are 50 and older, this is a time where you're thinking about retiring. For others of you, you may be more about your time, especially those of you who are 50 and older. You're more about your time at this with this energy. So you could be getting rid of certain things, like groups and organizations you could stop going to because you want to be more about what you want to do at this time with this energy. You may have a hard time getting your way now. It may seem that others are conspiring to stop you. You may also be afraid to express your anger because it may bring on even more difficult circumstances. If you repress your anger and frustrations, it could build up and then you'll blow up on somebody. North Node is quadrating Mercury in your 9th house at this time with your 4th house. With this energy, so you could be really butting heads with neighbors, or you're not getting along with those who are older than you with this energy. For some of you, this could be also dealing with HOH, property managers, or you may not be getting along with the landlord. At this time with this energy, you could have nosy neighbors that are all up in your Kool-Aid. And I feel like because of these challenges, for some of you, this could be a move happening with this energy. You're very good at finding creative solutions to problems rather than following the prescribed path. You have the talent for finding a creative way to reach your goals. You may enjoy making strategies, creative plans. You do not measure success in terms of totaling assets, but rather in the ability to develop and grow in areas that are interesting, creative, and entertaining or cultural. You work well on creative projects, especially when you are alone or focus, concentration, and dedication are required. You are a good craftsman or craftswoman, writer, gardener, or work in any other creative activity. Then Tuesday, don't get involved in new credit arrangements at this time. Read the fine print because it can prove very costly. Romance can prove upsetting, full of illusions. For some of you, your desire to help the less fortunate or be invested in other people's problems is happening. The problem is that often the people who are coming in contact with are just using you for money and just taking advantage of your generosity. I feel certain relationships now are going to be more codependent and relying on you a lot more and lack personal boundaries at this time with this energy here. In financial dealings, you're not likely to get what you paid for unless you are extremely vigilant about scrutinizing the value of your purchases. Swindlers may be more commonplace. Your budget is either non-existent or chaotic. This is often a time of increased expenditures. Children may come into your life, sometimes unexpectedly. Be careful about investments and be aware of financial advice. You may be called upon for charitable favors and services. Be careful. You have a tendency of self-delusion, so be careful with being over the top with your, like, Rosh Hashanah is coming up. Be careful with being over the top with your tithings at this time with this energy, so be careful with that. Then on the 13th at 12:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pallas enters Libra. Then on the 13th at 7:22 p.m., Vesta enters Cancer with this energy. This is the this is also forming a T-square with your first house. You're actually forming like a mutable square at this time with the 3rd, 9th, and 12th house. And for some of you, the 10th house with this energy. I'd be careful at this time because of scandals, or this could be the focus is around you about certain scandals that are coming up that may have nothing to do with you. It may have something to do related to your office sector. Now, I saw for Scorpio this week that there is going to be a lot of truth being revealed. So this could be like scandal about a Scorpio, or a Scorpio could be discovering the truth about a situation, and it's gonna be scandaloso, okay? And it doesn't even have to be with the office. It could be like with the home and family, and like somebody's like crap is going to be exploded all over the walls. It's gonna be like, on Malanta. You know, like the tea is going to be so delicious. You better comment in the comment bar, like, what happened? Because so far, it's like some of my Scorpios are like, and some people that are cross watchers are like, yeah. So I would be, so I wouldn't be surprised if a Scorpio in your life reveals some scandals and truths at this time and call other people out or catch other people at this time doing things they're not supposed to do with this energy. So this is going to be around you. It may not affect you in any way. It's just that you're seeing it. Okay. So this is a time period here where you need to be adaptable to the changes that are coming up at work. So you can see like a revolving door of people getting fired and hired and people getting changed around, because people are going to get fired. So some people's jobs may change during this time period. I feel like you may be given more responsibility. This could be people that you don't like leaving your job at this time or getting fired. And it could be really upsetting. It could be like a nasty falling out, or people could be abruptly quitting at this time because they're being caught for a lot of things with this energy. So yeah, you can expect a scandaloso time with this energy. You do have lessons with your giving energy. So creating balance between the giving and the taking and making compromises with other people is going to be the lesson here. I would be careful with what you obligate yourself to or what you say yes to with this energy. You're going to have lessons with your giving energy, God forbid. People taking advantage of you here, lying to you at this time. We know how Capricorns love to be lied to. So it's not well aspected with your mutable houses at this time. So I would be very careful when dealing with other people. Create the boundaries that you need for your interpersonal relationships, because they're going to be brought to the spotlight at this time. So this could be like with your children, with other family members, which have been a big lesson for some of you here as of late. Then on the 14th at 9:40 p.m., new moon in Virgo. And I also talk about this on the monthly horoscopes as well. The mutable square on the 14th. This could be you being ghosted by other people at this time. Not the great time for online dating here, because you could find that other people that you were talking to may just stop talking to you abruptly for no reason, which is fine. You can be feeling restless with this energy. For some of you can feel like anxious and just feeling like really irritable. I wouldn't go drinking coffee on this day, or be careful with how much coffee you drink or how much caffeine you take, because you're gonna have the jitters. I mean, you're really gonna have like this like pent up energy. You're gonna be like, I don't know what to do with this. So use this energy for walking, gardening, be physical with this energy. Don't punch nobody, but like be like physical. I do see, let me see, you have a quintiling happening with the North Node in the 4th house. I do feel like there's great wisdom and advice to give to other people at this time, teaching other people, having other people have their come to Jesus moment with this energy and giving them answers to difficult problems with this energy. So you could be part of the solution this week. You're turning other people's heads and giving them a different perspective to look at this time, and helping them to work smarter, not hard. Well, helping them work smarter, not harder. Yeah. And then on the 15th at 8:47 a.m., Ceres enters Scorpio. On the September 15th, 4:21 p.m., Mercury goes direct. And this is going to be in your 11th house at this time, forming a water trine with Cancer and Pisces. So your second house, your 7th house at this time, and your 3rd house. So the focus is going to be more towards social life, trying to make friends with the movers and shakers in your life. Be really careful about how much you do for the movers and shakers in your life, because it's not going to get you nowhere and there is no point to try to go and impress them. Okay, so just be yourself. You may have trouble with the car or suffer more inconveniences in doing errands at this time. Transportation and communications may be difficult or non-existent. Nurture your friends or attract friends who nurture you. The 11th house also rules your hopes, wishes. You could easily have a wish to nurture large groups of people, perhaps joining a group or organization. It's Rosh Hashanah, so you could be more volunteering your time for Rosh Hashanah at this time. Travel does not turn out as planned, but may prove interesting if you're flexible enough. Matters of philosophy and education are favored, but legal issues need to be careful and handled with care. You may be inclined to travel or write more than usual, and literally you may feel the need or compelled to get like a journal and start writing, and just start writing your thoughts and feelings a lot more than usual. Okay, so it could be like something like that. Okay, the Revelations card. I feel like this could be epiphanies. I feel like this could be a spiritual awakening. For some of you, you could be going back to religion and delving more into your spirituality. The Five of Swords, you could be clinging to God because at this time you're being bullied or harassed by other people for some of you here with this energy. So you could be calling God and your ancestors for help and protection for you. The King of Swords, you're very analytical in your way of thinking. I feel like you could be kind of like stuck in your ways of thinking as well. So be careful with this, or this is somebody in your life that's kind of like stuck in their ways of thinking, so they need to work on bending like the palm tree that they know they can be. I do see somebody tyrannical around you at this time with this energy, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius, so be careful with that. Or Scorpio, this is a time of creating your own reality. More money is coming to you during this time period as well. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe for some of you here. There's new love coming in for you with this energy. The Moon card, I feel for some of you could feel more connected to source energy during this time period as well. For others of you, this could be a confusing time for you emotionally because somebody could be lying to you, and this could be like with work related stuff that I was saying in the astrology. The Lovers card, ooh, new love is coming in. I feel like for some of you, the person in your head is not the person in your reality, so be careful. But you know, or this could be you see beyond this, you ignore all this person's flaws, so you're absolutely going to be head over heels over this person that's going to come into your life. This is a great time for salespeople with this energy here as well. For some of you, you could be working on your college degree. I do see an emphasis on harassment with this energy. For some of you, you need to be careful with your mental health at this time with this energy here. I do see for some of you here, you could be feeling a little extra sensitive at this time with this energy. For others of you, it could be because of love, and it could be because you want this person to come to you, but you may have to go to this person, okay, because this person's not coming to you. I feel also for some of you here, you could be scared to ask out this person with this energy here, or you may be a little bit scared to ask for certain things because you're scared to get turned away or said no to at this time. So you just kind of keep to yourself and you kind of go through it emotionally at this time. A great time for those of you working out, physical exercise, reconnecting with somebody that you know, reconnecting with an ex with this energy, or with a crush is coming back into the picture this week for you as well. The Eight of Cups, I feel like you're over certain situations. I feel like for some of you here, you could be having a double life or a secret life with this energy here. For others of you, you're protecting your dreams with this energy here, and you're just kind of keeping your ideas, your wants a little bit more quiet into yourself at this time, and not really talking about what it is that you want to do about your future with this energy. The Knight of Coins, the mind on the money and the money on the mind. Some of you, this is you being in service to other people with this energy, or taking care of certain people in your life at this time. You could be more invested in other people's drama this week with this energy as well. The Ten of Wands, taking on more responsibility. For some of you, you could be very hard on yourself when it comes to work. You're a perfectionist when it comes to work, but also you have a lot of expectations that you put on yourself to perform and make things happen. So I would kind of relax and go more with the flow. The Eight of Wands, traveling and good news is coming up for you with this energy as well, okay? For some of you, you could be manifesting love into your life. The Four of Wands, for some of you, this could be a marriage proposal coming up, or you taking your love relationship to the next level. This could be a wedding. This could be a great time for those of you in Europe, in Canada. Contracts and negotiations can go your way at this time. I feel like for some of you here, you're really working hard for making your dreams come true at this time with this energy, which is awesome. I feel like you're very money oriented at this time, which is not a bad thing. It's just that you're more about your financial security at this time, and I don't blame you. So am I. Subscribe to my channel. Okay, the Three of Wands talks about growth happening. I feel like this is a time of moving forward and like looking back a little bit on the past with this energy and what the past has taught you with this energy as well. For others of you, this is teamwork makes the dream work with this energy. For others of you, you could be doing some kind of event project or some kind of philanthropy for your community at this time. You're very cerebral and in your head. For others of you, you could be spending more time on the social media or media at this time. The Eight of Swords, I would be careful with this energy. You're very much in your head about things. For some of you, you're taking on more responsibilities at this time. For others of you, you're burning the candles at both ends of the stick, working hard and playing hard at this time with this energy here. For some of you, you're bored with your routine and you're waiting for change to happen with your routine. So I feel like it will, but it's probably going to be when Pluto goes direct, okay? I feel like for others of you, you're walking away from a bad situation. The Four of Cups, you're working on yourself. You're focusing on self-care and self-help and self-love at this time with this energy here. This is a time of contemplation. You're like sitting on your hands about a lot of things that you want to do. So you have to be the one that initiates change at this time. You're more about your stability with this energy. The King of Swords, the King of Coins, I feel for some of you here, yeah, you're more about your stability here with this energy. I feel like for some of you here, that you could be dealing with somebody that is another Capricorn that is more interested in numbers and more interested about making things happen at work. You could be having to meet some quotas at work during this time period as well. I feel like you're wanting more recognition from this person, or you're really striving to fight for this person's attention at this time. And this is like somebody that you work with, the movers and shakers in your life at this time. They may not give you the validation that you need. It could be keeping you out of the loop when it comes to certain things because you're feeling unmotivated at this time. For some of you, you're delving more into your spirituality and meditation. You know, it's high holidays at this time. Again, emphasis on wanting more security with this energy this week as well. The Queen of Swords, I feel like you have a lot of influence over other people with this energy here. So other people are listening to you when it comes to things, the changes that you want to make at work with this energy. The Queen of Coins, lots of people in your cards. You can also be more about your social life this week for some of you here with this energy. I feel with this energy, you benefit through the women in your life. They may have your back. I do feel like you could be making friends at a convention or at a meeting here. For some of you, this could be going to like Rosh Hashanah, you know, and making friends. If you're going by yourself, you'll definitely make friends at this time. For some of you, you could be meeting like your soulmate at a convention or reconnecting with somebody from your past with this energy. The Empress card, teamwork makes the dream work. I feel for some of you here, this is a great time for those of you who work at home with this energy. So you could have business picking up at this time with this energy, and you could be busy with business. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition at this time with this energy here as well. I feel like for some of you, this could be truth being revealed, like I said. The Page of Cups, for some of you here, emphasis on reconciliation at this time with this energy here, okay? For others of you, I feel like, you know, this could be like new love, but it's not happening anytime soon, all right? There's messages of love, but it's not coming anytime soon, okay? The Ace of Wands, taking creative risks, being open to new things with this energy. You're very cerebral and in your head this week with this energy. For some of you, I feel like somebody new can come into your life that could be an unexpected teacher to you and giving you advice and wisdom through whatever difficult situation that you are going through at this time, and making you help you have your emotional validation or your epiphany at this time. You are definitely, for some of you, working in a toxic environment. You may not feel safe in the environment that you're in with this energy here. I feel for some of you, this could be thinking about getting a new job at this time with this energy, but this is more of a thought than an action, because again, I feel like when Mercury goes direct this week, I feel by next week you're going to have a different conversation with the people around you, and then you're going to feel better about things, okay? For others of you, this is a great time for writers, bloggers, those of you in media and social media. I see creative businesses expanding at this time with this energy. The Devil card, endings. I feel like somebody wants to fight with you. Just be quiet about it. Don't let this person get to you. Just, you know, give them silence. I feel like also you may not be able to take back your words at this time. I do see a divorce happening for some of you here, or an ending coming up, or quitting your job. It's gonna be a nasty falling out. For others of you, you could be dealing with the ex with this energy as well. The Star card, I feel like for some of you, this is a soulmate coming in at this time with this energy, and this person's gonna put you on a pedestal and really love you. I do feel like there's a psychic connection between you two, so you may already know who it is. All right. I love you, my Cappies. Show your love and support to your girl, Marie, by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses.